Everybody, welcome back to another video on the channel. This time we're talking about Striker and Sub-Zero, why they're my favorite cameos, to use all the characters I'm trying to learn and play. Quick disclaimer, background noise, people are cooking food, and my kid is on an iPad. He's watching YouTube or something, I don't know exactly. He's watching some kid show, I don't know, something. Point is, so what do we have here? Well, for starters, Striker has Ambush, back cameo, close grenade, forward cameo, fire grenade, or at least higher angle grenades. That's pretty nice. Neutral cameo, regular cameo, quick baton swing, low, up cameo. There we go. That is an overhead. Those overhead and low baton swings are plus on block. Overhead's plus 6, low's plus 1. Now the kicker that I don't use enough is this. It does not combo. Right, so the point is, you can arrest people and you're plus 30. Plus 35, actually. So they can't do nothing until you jump out. Well, they can probably jump out, I'm sure, eventually, but it'd take too long. But so the point is, Striker just gives a lot of utility for Reiko. So I'm playing Reiko, Shao, Sindel, and I'm going to learn Gear soon. So those 4 characters, as far as I can tell, Striker, the ambush grenades, 1, they help with combo damage, right? So if we just do... okay, that was a fail. But point being, to help with combo damage. But the real reason I use them is for space control. So if we look here, let's just send you full screen and call an ambush. Right. So if I do this, medius, right? That hits, right? So if I do this, not this bad, I swear. So the idea is you're controlling all the screen with the ninja stars and the grenades. Because the grenades are mids, they have to respect them, so then they start to block the ninja stars, you get more chip damage, you get more meter. So it creates a very tricky obstacle course. Especially with the EX ninja stars and grenades, like you're looking at like something like that, like wig it up into like 8 projectiles or whatever. Like there's no armor in the world that can save you. Like even Sub-Zero's ice armor gets nullified because of all the grenades and stars. So it's kind of ridiculous for space control as well as combos, right? So I don't use this for combos because for me, I like my characters. I like having to rely on my character for the combo and keep the cameo for utility as much as I can, right? Because for the combos, I'll get the damage. I'm not worried about the damage, right? For Reiko, I can do something like that, and it's like, if they try to wake up armor with that and they just hit with all those projectiles plus the combo, it's like probably 32%, I think, for a bar. Maybe more, I'm not entirely sure. But the point is, like, you just have good screen control, right? And then here's the other thing, is the up, the overhead, and the low are both pretty quick. So you can do, boom, that's combo. And then here's the nice thing about it too. Oh, here we go. Okay, I thought it was close enough for a command grab. But the point is, if you do like... Oh, that does not combo. Wow. Oh, okay, the low combos. But the point is, you could mix up, you could be plus on block with a command grab right behind it. So if we set into
auto. Yep.
Like you're plus enough to jail into a down 4, which if that hits, you're jailed into whatever, right? So if we do, boom, command grab, right? So it just adds more pressure to Reiko with the command grab, the overhead, the low. It adds mix. It adds, plus the ambush, because it's a frame 1 ambush. It is kind of absurd. So for example, if I were to wake up with this, right? like at that point, my armored EX becomes plus, and I think comboable. Um, it's kind of funny actually, because a lot of people will try to punish you, especially if you call the grenades at the right time, they'll try and punish you, and then you'll get a combo, and you can send them back full screen or whatever you want to do, right? So what'll happen to me a lot is I'll wake up with this, and then they'll be hit by the grenades because they're trying to take the turn back faster than the grenades plus frames wore off. So then I just hit them with this or down 4 and then jail and run away or get into their face. Different options, right? So generally speaking, I think Striker might be my favorite camo to use in general, just because of the space control with the grenades, the mix and pressure options from the overhead and low, and the standing reset. So let's actually set him to jump.
Lock,
Or just jump.
escape, duck, jump, left,
Jump. Here we go.
move, the opponent.
So yeah, they'll jail pretty hard there. Yeah, you could like dash into whatever you want, honestly, with how much time they have to hold that. That's pretty nice. So yeah, that's Striker in a nutshell. I like him a lot. Like I said, I use him with Shao, Reiko, Sindel. I don't know about Gears just yet. I haven't really tried him with Gears just yet because I haven't labbed Gears too much. But yeah, like Sindel's zoning is decent from what I've played, and the fact you can have Striker come back faster with spam more grenades, it's kind of ridiculous. Especially if you start getting into like instant air fireball plus the grenades and then charge the grenades faster, and then like it seems kind of stupid, honestly. So that's Striker in a nutshell. That's why I like him, right? He has the pressure, he has safety, he has mix-ups, he has the ambush grenades, like everything's just ridiculous. Plus, like on top of that, if I really want to, right? So it's I can just keep myself plus from the full screen combo launcher, or just run under him. That works too. So it's just the grenades are really useful. Like everything about Striker is useful. I don't see any bad move here at all. The low baton sweep might be a little underwhelming because it's only +1, but I mean I'll take the +6 or plus however much the grenades are in block as well. So that's Striker. Now for sub, let's actually. So for sub here, we have back cameo, forward cameo, neutral cameo. Just 3 options, right? Those 3 options are really damn good though. Here's the thing. So forward cameo with the ice ball is 17 frame startup high. So it is a high. So you can duck, whatever, it's fine. 17 frames. That's actually really fast for a combo move, right? At least in my opinion, it's really fast. So this allows for certain conversions that you can't get otherwise. Depends on the characters, of course. But like 17 frames will allow you to pretty much do anything you can think of for conversion. So let's see. Just swap real quick from Striker to sub for Reiko here, so I can actually show you guys. So let's go to Reiko. There we go, Sub-Zero. And so the big one, that's the main reason I picked sub, is for the ice armor, but we'll get to that in a second. So if we do forward ice, boom, freeze, right? Right, so basically it just adds more damage to the combo. It's easier to get to the command grab, stuff like that, right? You could do like 4-3-4 and ice into jump kick and a command grab in the corner. So let's see here. Okay, that didn't work. But you see the point though. Like it just allows for combo freedom and easier to get into the command grab. Apparently I'm dumb. So the point is, it's just easier, right? So And the funny part is this 4-3-4. I didn't realize it was cancelable all the way through. But a lot of people see that last kick and they're thinking, okay, I'm done, it's my turn. Nope, this freeze will come in and freeze them. It's so funny. A lot of people don't know that. I don't know. I don't know. It just cracks me up when it happens because they full level. So the other one is the back cameo. This is, oops, cold shoulder. It's just a mid, pretty. I mean, for its properties, it's not half bad. Decent knockdown, pretty quick, all things considered. Plenty of invincibility as a reversal. I don't know about a wake up, but a reversal is pretty good invincibility. And it's safe, right? So if I do a meaty, if I do a basic hit confirm, that's a safe meaty. You know, not big damage, but it's respectable. And pretty good whiff punish range, especially with my stand 3, stand 4, all my long range kicks, right? So stuff like that, situations like that, and especially with a lot of higher level players, they start to see, okay, stand 3, 4 is high, 4, 3, 4 is high. So then, you know, they start to see this, and then I'm like, I'm just gonna do a mid, you know, check you trying to duck it, whatever, right? So. And yeah, like I said, it's a decent knockdown. Plus, if I really want to, I can do this. You know, just add a bit of damage as a meaty, plus it breaks armor. So no real risk and a decent reward off a knockdown. Well, decent for what I like to do, and space control. Generally speaking, the big thing when I pick Sub-Zero is for the ice armor. The ice armor nullifies 5 projectiles. To the point where, like, Liu Kang's back 4-3, he throws a fireball to add the range, right? And the fireball completely whiffs, so he has much less range on the back 4-3, so it effectively takes it out of play, so long as the ice armor's up. I haven't tested every single move in the game that counts as a fireball projectile, but it is really strong just to be able to just do this on ambush. So if I do, let's say I do this, right? You know, just something basic. Let's see. Right, and then that's from here. Like, Sub will want to try and counter zone. Like, he can't throw so long as this ice armor's up. He can't do anything, right? Yeah, so hold all this, and it's especially worrisome with, or not worrisome, but especially nasty with Reiko, because Reiko's Ninja Stars might be his best special. I don't know about his best, but like, they're really strong because they're 3 hits, and then if EX hits 5 hits. It's hard to jump over for a lot of characters, and I mean, they're plus 2 on hit, they do 12% damage, like, they're chunky damage, especially on chip too, and plus because it's multiple hits, you build a lot of bar, so Rico actually can zone quite well with ice armor plus this, and ice armor, or Ninja Stars and Cranes. As far as like other characters examples, I don't want to have the video go too long. Granted, I do ramble a lot, obviously, so it's gonna go on a while, but the general gist is I use Striker with Shao, or Sub with Shao, Striker with Sindel, for sure. Just straight up, Striker and Sindel is kind of nasty to me. Gears, I have no idea. Yep, I don't have Gears enough. So, I don't know. I really, don't get me wrong. I understand why people like Serena and Cyrax, and like Serena is the beginner, easy one. Cyrax is also fairly easy because you have to hold ambush the whole time. You don't do anything else. That's all you get in for is a helicopter. And it's just, they're both strong, but I find them both kind of boring, so I just use who I want. So, thanks for watching. See you guys next time.